I think it's important for a mother to follow the cosmos. Whether you believe that we all came from, stardust, or of God, who is the creator of everything, including the cosmos, or that we evolved from meteorite, rock, liquid, blow up, whatever. We can all agree that we all came from the same cosmic material, matter. So I think it's important, and a lot of moms, this is like taboo talk. It's whether you grew up Christian or the moms from church, or you're all very sophisticated scientists and amongst your group of people and very well educated. This is still very much the same, no matter what kind of background you have. Cosmos, astrology, all these things are like stupid or ignorant to those kind of backgrounds, which is funny because that's what they all have in common. Whether you're an atheist or a Christian, those kind of moms typically would all agree that horoscopes and cosmic energy and astrology is just BS, or witchcraft, or not really real. It's a mental thing that people just outgrow, whatever it is. That is one thing moms typically have in common. So it's not the normal approach. And there's one lady I love and adore. She's amazing, and she actually got me in to question as a mom, why don't I study my kids' star chart and study this more? Because there's a lot of truth to it, more truth than I've seen and researched than any other thing. It can't be that much coincidence. There's got to be truth with everything. There's always a sprinkle of truth, and with time things get warped, and things just go down different paths. Take Christianity, for example. Eventually it was one thing with Jesus, and then it became all these several denominations, and then a corrupt Catholic Church for centuries. But originally it meant well. Originally. So I think that applies to everything. I think originally astrology has some truths to it, and sometimes some people can run away with certain things, which is fine. But for the path that I choose and talk about as a mother, I think it gives me a peace of mind. My channel of 10,000 plus members, and because I promote alternative things, I was shut down. So that's my backstory, but back to reality. As I rebuild, these are things I will be documenting more carefully for its own group, because I talk about all kinds of things, but there is a lot of that in my life that, of course, I'm going to have its own segment, pretty much. All that to say and end with, I find it hilarious that me and all my children are fire signs. I am a fire, sun, moon, rising, full-blown fire, which amazes a lot of people that study astrology. My kids, all of their moons are fire, Sagittarius, Leo. My husband is the only one different. He is a Virgo, so an earth. Things could not be more crazy in this household. So that just gives you a little glimpse into the dynamics in my private sanctuary. We are all fiery, like in so many different ways, obviously, because Aries, Sagittarius, and then my two Leo sons. So many different dynamics of the fire, but ultimately very similar. I'm going to be focusing more and giving that a segment on how important it is, and I think how much I've benefited. But once I had my last born, who is super colicky, he's 18 months and he's still super colicky, so I'm going down a very crazy journey. So I kind of wanted some guidance. And unfortunately, I couldn't find that guidance from your doctor or my church. It was like, this is the way it is. Oh, haha, that sucks, but that's so typical. No, this is not typical. I love you and adore you, but this level that he has, just that the connection him and I have of needing me, and whenever I'm around, he's like just more whiny for me. It's unreal, and I needed some more in-depth understanding of it because it's all emotional, and doctors and they just don't they're not emotional. They show me the facts, the literal parts of the anatomy. So I had to search for the emotional side of things. Yeah.